Hello America, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After season who knows episode who gives a fuck. I'm tired of talking about Larissa, so I don't know if I'm gonna be talking about her again. This is gonna be a very quick review. So Larissa and Eric talked and now they back together. I'm not sure, they might not be. And then she went to go see her attorney and her case got dropped down to disorderly conduct. So that's that's it. Like I said, everything. Okay. We see Elizabeth. Oh my gosh. Elizabeth was getting on my damn nerve. I just don't understand why Andrei would act like this. I just don't understand. I don't understand it. What would make you act like this, Andrei? I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, we get it. You don't understand. Andrei says he was acting like that because he was drinking. She's like, hey, well, you need to go apologize. He says, no, you need to tell them that I want to go apologize. Can't you just call him on the phone and say, hey, Andrei want to apologize? But anyway, I'm going to say it again. You know what I'm about to say. The penis must be spectacular because she does all the dirty work. Elizabeth does all the dirty work. Elizabeth asks Chuck for money. Elizabeth go over there and smooth things over. Elizabeth does everything. And Andrei just pipes her down. That's it. So anyway, she goes over there because Andrei agreed that he crossed the line with Chuck. But, you know, forget Charlie, to be quite honest. So Chuck is saying that, you know, he had never seen Andrei act like that in the States. Is that a true statement? I thought Andrei always, he don't strike me as a person who like hides his asshole nature. Anyway, he says that he's glad that they came and saw the real Andrei. The only thing Chuck said was he wanted me to pack my stuff and leave. I'll pack my stuff and leave and take my money. Because I know Andrei was like, shit. I know Andrei, after he had that argument, he was like, damn, I did tell that nigga to go home. But if he go home, who gonna pay for my wedding? So Chuck and Charlie went to go see Andrei, and he was like, yo, bro, I'm sorry. You know, but Charlie, like, I'm really sorry to you, Chuck. You know, I shouldn't have talked to you like that. Boom, boom. But Charlie was acting like a bitch, you know, like he was like, we were both, you know, being very rowdy. And then Chuck gonna turn around and say, I was hoping you didn't do this. I was hoping you took full responsibility. Why would you take full responsibility for something that your fat-faced son had a party in as well with that USA hat on? Nigga, you ain't fooling nobody. Take that USA. Anyway, he says, no, I want you to be here because I want Elizabeth to be happy. Chuck says, no, I think you want me here because you want to use my money. But did Chuck get up and leave? I might look pasty because I got on this damn sunscreen. That is not that elf. Don't buy that elf sunscreen. That elf primer sunscreen. Don't buy that. Don't. I mean, unless you're of a different complexion, don't buy it. Because unless you want to look pasty, don't buy it. Or ashy, don't buy it. Anyway, moving on. Chuck said, whatever, you know, we gonna stay and we just gonna take it day by day. Great. That's wonderful. What else he thought was gonna happen? Okay, Senjin, let me tell you something. Let me say something. Embarrassing. Okay? Embarrassing. 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 I'm embarrassed. For who? For Tanya. Why? Because Senjin, it's one thing to go out with your friends and talk about how your wife get on your nerves when there are not cameras around. But to hear the actual story of how Tanya and Senjin, you know, they met, they had their one night stand, then she just moved in and he was living with his two friends And they did not like her because she just moved in, and they was like, this wasn't a place conducive for a woman, which means it was dirty. It was dirty in there, okay? And the toilet seat always stayed up. And he's like, Senjin is like, you know, I was so full of lust. I was in the lust bubble, but now, you know, I'm married, so I'm in the marriage bubble. But, you know, it's stressful, you know. And he said he having so much fun that he may not leave. And they was like, so, you know, but how is married life actually really going? And he was like, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. I'm not saying it's not Tanya's fault. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. How did that? Why? Embarrassing. 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 Did they never talk about this? Like, embarrassing. I'm 100% embarrassed. I don't even want to watch the preview for the next episode because I'm embarrassed. I am embarrassed. He has embarrassing. The way, like, and like, he was dead ass serious. Like, he was dead ass serious the way he was talking. And to just like, girl, embarrassing. 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 Okay, this Karini, Paul sitting up here talking about, I don't understand why Karini's in the bathroom. What did you do to her, Paul? What did you do to Karini to make her lock herself in the bathroom? Damn. His mother comes over. Paul is like, Karini, you know my mom's coming over. She goes out. She tells his mother, it's not you. I just want to be alone. The mother tries to go talk to her. She's like, no, I don't want to talk. She just want to be left alone. Paul's mother is like, yo, what did you do to her? He said, I didn't do nothing. He says that Karini wants... Did he say Karini wants him to take care of everything regarding the baby? But also wants him to get a job? I think that's a lie. I think it's a lie. And so does his mother. Well, his mother doesn't think it's a lie, but his mother says that there are two sides to every story. So, you know, I'd like to hear her side of the story before I sit here and I just agree with my son who... Why do Paul run like that? He didn't even have to run. And he literally said, like, he didn't even run long. And then he just gave up. And it was like, Paul, just walk. Just walk. Then he went over to try to talk to her in the park. She was like, leave me alone. And he was like, I just don't understand. I just don't understand. And you see how his mama said they had all them flies in that damn house. I'm trying to figure out who cleans the damn house, okay? And plus, how sane can you be living in a not a one bedroom, living in a studio trailer with Paul? How sane can you stay living in a studio trailer with Paul 24/7? Because that nigga ain't got no damn job. It was only a matter of time. I'm surprised Karini didn't take off. You know, if Karini like had actually started running, Paul would have never caught her. I don't even follow the current story of I don't even follow the current story of Paul and Karini. But I think that like Karini was trying to go back to Brazil. And it's a whole thing. I'll probably look it up, but I won't put it in this. I'll just let y'all know next week. Probably, but I probably won't because I'll forget. Okay. Cults, of course, it's been brought to my attention. I see on Reddit that this man has breasts. But you know, I never really think about him having breasts because I never really see the breast on Colt. But bro, when he was getting in that elevator, I said, those are breasts. And if anyone saw the preview for next week's episode when he called Jess with them short ass shorts on and his legs, anyway, he said Jess came back in the middle of the night banging on the door, I guess with security trying to get in. So they had let her in. He decided to get another hotel room. He didn't tell his mother because he didn't want Debbie to know. Anyway, all of this was just a big piece of crap, okay? It was a big piece of crap. He went to go talk to Jess. He said, Jess, why did you act like this? She said, because you lied to me. He said, well, you threw a shoe at me. And she said, because you lied to me. He said, well, I'm allowed to have friends. And she said, so why did you lie to me? And he said, well, why did you tell me you were going to sleep with someone else? Colt, why did you lie to me? Jess, I don't like this. You're making me think about Larissa. You stormed out of here just like Larissa. Oh my God. You think I'm supposed to feel sorry for that bitch? I don't. I don't give a fuck about Cole. I don't care. I don't care about Cole. I damn near don't care about Jess, and you know how I feel about Debbie. I don't give a damn. Jess, I thought you had a little bit of sense, but apparently you don't, girl. Because there is absolutely something wrong in the head. There's just some, I don't care. I don't care. He still could not answer the question as to why he lied. He couldn't answer the question as to why he didn't just tell Jess that Vanessa was his friend and that they still talk. He could not answer the question because he's a piece of shit. Simple as that. What? The Louboutin was thrown at him. I'm sick of it. I'm tired. And I'm not reviewing Darcy and Stacy because I don't want to see them. So Asuelu goes to talk to his family without Kalani. He brought over some gifts. And they're still talking to him about, you know, being a real Samoan man and, you know, taking care of his family. And he's like, well, you know, my money is Kalani's money. And they was like, bro, but you need to have money for your family. And then his sister, who I think name is Tina, she was like, you know, I be sending money home. Well, why you ain't tell Kalani you was sending money home when she asked you? Why was that not? Why? What I'm trying to figure out is, why were y'all up in Kalani and Asuelu's finances, but she couldn't be up in yours? Ma'am, where you work, how much money you make, how long you been there, what's your hourly wage, do you have a salary, do you have benefits, do you have a 401k, what's going on, what's real, what's good, fuck, what's your fucking, what shift do you work? Do you get overtime? Is it mandatory? How many hours in a day do you work? Bitch ass. Anyway, I think her name is Tina, but she was like, it just seems like this older woman is controlling this, you know, this younger man. That's what it seems like. It just seems like you came here just because she got pregnant, but you don't really matter. She said something along the lines of that, and Asuelu said, I'm gonna be gone. And he left. And his mom was like, no, Asuelu, don't go. He said, girl, I'm about to go. He said, look, I love my family. I love, you know, my family I created. I love my family I was born into. But I ain't got no time, okay? I can't control this. If they don't like each other, then guess what? They don't like each other. Or if Tina don't like Kalani, then Tina don't like Kalani. And what I'm supposed to do? What I'm supposed to do about it? Nothing. I'm about to go home. So the next day they go to the goat farm. It's just his mother and Kalani and the children and him. Now, I do believe that Asuela was being genuine when he was crying and saying, what about this? My children will die. But also, I think that he could have pushed a little bit harder and maybe been a little bit more, not manipulative, but a little bit more manipulative, matched his mother's energy, right? Because he was like, she was like, bro, you need to have a bigger heart. You need to make sure that we taken care of. And he was like, do you want your grandchildren out on the street? Because if I send you money that I don't have, your grandchildren will be on the street. Is that what you want? They'll die. Do you want them to die? And she said, quite frankly, I do. She said, nigga, I don't, bro, I don't care, okay? I want them to live and everything, but you shouldn't have had 2 of them. You was able to send me money when you had one. Look, all I'm saying is, they can live, but I needs to live, okay? So, something gotta give. I don't know if you want to give one of them up. I don't know what you want. You want me to move in with y'all? What do you want me to do so that I can get the money that I'm deserved? Okay? I'm not saying that he should cut off ties with his family. But I am saying they probably wouldn't be hearing from me for a good minute. A good long minute. And if that means that I am now a traitor to my culture, then so be it. So damn be it. Okay? What you want me to do? You want me to cry? Is it worth it? Michael, is it worth it? You've never set foot on American soil. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? My camera cut off. Michael and Angela go to see his aunt, and his aunt brings up, or Angela brings up the fact that they went to go see the counselor. They went to go see the counselor first, and the lady was like, yo, you know, the man in our culture, the man is the head of household, so you know you have to submit to him. Also, we have 3 options of marriage. You can either have a traditional wedding where a man can marry 2 or 3 wives. You can have an Islamic wedding where a man can marry 1 or 2 wives. Or you can have the man and woman love, just 2 people. And so she was mad because she was like, I ain't going to be submitting to nobody. You know, I ain't going to have side chicks. We ain't going to do all that. We get it. So they go to see the aunt, and she brings up, everybody want me to submit. I'm not going to submit. And the aunt is like, bro, this is our culture. And she's like, but you got to respect my culture. What is your culture, Angela? What is your culture? Your culture. What is your culture? I don't know. I don't know it. Anyway, the aunt says, Michael, you know you gotta be a man, stand on your own 2 feet. Angela says, what are you telling her, Michael? You playing both sides of the fence, Michael. He's like, no, baby. No, baby. You know, I know, you know, I know. And then Angela go up and go to the bathroom. And then his aunt is like, bro, things gonna have to change. Like, her attitude gonna have to change. And he like, yeah, her attitude gonna change, you know, when we go to America, you know, she'll be more submissive. And then as he's saying, you know, it'll change, Angela comes back and she's like, what'll change? And he's like, your attitude. And she was like, no, it won't, Michael. You know what? Honestly, truly, if Michael wants to put himself through the heartache, the drama, the pain, the ghetto, if he wants to put himself through the ghetto-ness of Angela, then he got it, baby. I ain't really got his aunt was like, bro, I ain't never seen this side of Angela. This is making me, you know, rethink y'all's union. And she was like, I'm done. Oh, yeah. And also when she went to the bathroom, she was saying something. And Michael was like, calm down. And she was like, don't yell at me in front of your aunt, Michael. Don't yell at me. So after the aunt says that, whoa, like you know, need to work on some things. I don't know if I'll be able to approve this marriage. Angela gets up and leaves. The aunt is very disrespected by that, feels very disrespected by that. And this is the one that Michael loved. You know, Michael loved her. That is crazy. I don't know. I really don't know. I really do not know. I am really very much perplexed. This woman can't have children. It's something that he wants. He wants to be the head of household. He wants a wife that's going to be submissive because of his culture. Angela's not going to do that. He's like, okay, whatever. What? Well, she did buy a penis warmer. So maybe that's why he likes her. Or maybe it's her milky white skin. I really don't know what it is. But something has got to give. Something has got to give. It's something. Because she offers nothing to this man's life. Name something she offers to this man's life. Other than licking him on the side of his face. Smashing cake in his face. And what? Pushing him. Smoke. I know what she offers. Secondhand smoke. I'm done. I've talked about everyone. I expect to have all of the reviews up by today. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna do 90. I don't know if I'm gonna do the other way, man. Anyway, I'm done. If y'all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or visit my website. My name is Brielle. I make beats, I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye.